I apologize in advance if I start coughing. I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I'm not sure. So, just bear with me. This video is going to be a little bit different than my usual videos. And I apologize for not having my usual videos this week. But like I said, I'm having an allergic reaction and I'm not even sure to what I'm having it to. So, it's been a fun 2 weeks. First, I want to tell you about this dream that I had because this is how it all started. A few weeks, maybe, ago, I had a dream about 2 runes. And I haven't really done a lot of study with runes, and I really don't know the names of them, but in my dream, these 2 runes came to me, and they stayed with me all night long. Every dream I had, these same 2 runes kept coming up. And the first one was Isa. And I'm going to give you a link to a video that explains these 2 runes because he does it much better than I do. But Isa was the first one, and Tewaz was the second. Now, I had no idea when I woke up what these 2 runes meant, but I knew I had to find out. So what I did was I went to his site and watched the videos that he had done on Isa and Tewaz. Isa is the rune of ice. It's stagnation. It's everything going cold. And Tewaz is the rune of fire, movement. Kind of a weird combination of runes to dream about, right? So it bothered me. I didn't really understand what these 2 runes had in common, why I would be having dreams about these 2 particular runes. And then a few days ago, I was contacted by an old friend, an old boyfriend, and it kind of freaked me out. First, I didn't know how to feel or anything because he was a real mess back when we dated, and I just didn't want to be drawn back into that. And we've been talking a lot lately, and he's really got his life straightened out. Here's the thing. I've been thinking about him for a while because he always worried me. And, it bothered me that he was such a mess when we were together. It bothered me because I knew that there was so much that he could do. And so when he didn't, I was very angry after we broke up. I mean, for years. This has been 17 years. And I was very angry. And I lost a lot of friends because I was no longer a nice person. I was untrusting, and I just couldn't relate to people very well, and it's really hard for me to even express just how much it messed me up. Like I said in my response video to Brittany's 10 questions, I've gotten in touch with the goddess Isis, and that's been really good for me. But it wasn't enough. I needed that balance. I needed a god to balance out that feminine energy because she is just so powerful. So I started looking into her consort, Dumuzi. And I found him in different forms. including the god Adonis. Now, one of the things about Adonis is that he was worshipped in a way that's kind of interesting. And so I decided that I would do my own version. And what people would do, women mostly, is around the time of his festival, which is actually in July, but I went ahead and did it, is they would grow fast-sprouting plants that die quickly, like lettuce. So I've grown, look at this beautiful pot of lettuce that I've grown. And then after like 8 days, they would take it and just dump it off of a roof or something like that, and, you know, mourn the passing of Adonis and any other male in their life. So I decided that that would be a good thing for me to do. So I started my Adonis garden, and I just really didn't feel like, you know, dumping out all this beautiful lettuce. It's just so perfect, like Adonis himself. So what I've decided to do is a little more. It's got some Native American spirituality thrown into it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sacrifice from my Adonis pot, and I'm going to burn Isa, because I don't feel that stagnation anymore. I don't feel that anger. So Isa has to go. I want to purify. Oh, that's going good now. So, goodbye to that anger and that stagnation. And then just a little tobacco on this for a prayer to Adonis. I'm going to add to that a little bit of polo. You're thinking, why polo? Well, because that had a lot to do with my relationship with this guy. In fact, he's the one who gave me this little bottle, and yes, look, I still have it. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my plant and put it in there too. Sacrifice. So I just wanted to share that with you all, and just to let everybody know exactly how much this has done for me and how much better I feel in my life. And, you know, there's actual movement now. That feeling of stagnation, that focus. Stagnation, that just horrible anger is beginning to subside. And, you know, a big part of that is getting in touch with Dumuzi, getting in touch with Tammuz, Adonis, and then having this person come back into my life and just say I'm sorry and just talk to me about what happened and, you know, just kind of put things to rights. And for that, I'm so truly, truly thankful. You know who you are. 143. You mean a lot to me. And so do the rest of you, all my subscribers. I love you guys. Blessed be.
I know I'll make it love, can't last